Hi there, Rick here with another English communications tutorial. This is going to be about your Unit 3 Task 2 project. You're going to make a PowerPoint presentation about a map using Google Maps about a certain area. The first thing that you're going to do after opening Google Maps is type in the area that your Task 2 is about. The area that I'm going to use is Tama Plaza in Yokohama City. The first thing that we want to do is resize our map. If you look at the very bottom right corner, it will say 100 meters. We want to change this to 50 meters. So we're just going to move it a little bit to 50 meters. That's the scale that we want. It gives us lots of detail and it's a small area. I want to copy this page. So I'm going to do a screenshot. This is going to send a picture to your desktop. I'm also going to need a screenshot of this map at 200 meters. So this is 100 meters, 200 meters, right about there. And another screenshot. And then we can close our map. I've renamed my screenshots. So I made mine Tama Plaza 50 and Tama Plaza 200. I want to open up the first shot and I need to edit it. There's some things that I don't need. So I'm just going to do an edit. For Mac, it's very easy to do. We just have to click this rectangular section. With Microsoft, there's a clip option to edit your photo. It works almost the same as the Mac. So I'm going to press this. I don't need this section. I can come straight down. I want to try to get all the information I don't need out of the picture. And I'm going to copy. I'm going to close. I'm going to open a new one. And there's my photo. That's the 50-meter map. I'm going to save it. And I'll call it 50 Tama. And I'm going to put that on my desktop. There we go. And it's done. Do the same with your 200 meter and put it back on your desktop. Open up Power Blank Presentation and create. Now PowerPoint will give you this title page template. You don't really want it. So we're going to select a new blank page. We're going to go back to the template title page and right click. And now we want to put our 50-meter map on this page. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to come near the bottom, it's Format Background, and click on that. Now this might look a little different on Windows, but what you want to do is look for picture or texture fill. So picture. And we want to find our picture, so we have to go to File. And I put mine on my desktop and I want my 50 Tama. So I'm going to put 50 Tama down. And there we have our 50-meter map. We just have to do a couple of things just to make it perfect from here. The first thing that we have to do is put the scale on the map. This is pretty easy to do. We want to get a line. We want to draw it. And that's about the size of 50 meters right there. Now that line is just a little too small. So, and I don't like the color of it. So I'm going to get, let's try it. There. Okay. So there's my scale. And what I'm going to do is put a text box underneath it. and I have to put 50 meters in it. So I don't need this too big. Maybe I'll go down to 10. And then I'm going to put in 50 meters, 50 m. That's a little too small. I'm going to make it bold. And let's try 14. Okay, that looks good. And I'm going to try to move this as close to the center of the scale line as possible. Right there. That will tell us that this size right here equals 50 meters. I next have to put in the north direction. So I'm going to go to my shapes. I'm going to get an arrow. And I want to put it near this section, and I'm going to go up. So what I'm going to do is make it black. There. All right. I am just going to make it a little shorter. I'm going to put it off to the side here so it's not over any print. I'm going to get a text box. And I'm going to put in bold N. All right. And then I'm going to move that right there. The next thing that we need to do is put in a title for our map. So I'm going to go to text box. Then I'm going to put in Tama Plaza. Probably make it a little bit bigger. So the shape, the box itself, I'm probably going to give it a little color. And I want to move it a little. It should be in the center, and try not to hide or cover any information that's important. I'm going to make it, right now we have our title. We have our 50 meter scale, and we have our direction. One last thing that we have to do before we finish this map. We have to insert the 200 meter map onto this 50 meter map. Let's go up to the very top. You want to go to insert, come to pictures, press picture from file, and it's the 200 Tama. I press insert. Now it comes up and it covers my original 50 meter map. So I just want to reduce the size. Now usually this 200 meter insert is going to be upper left, upper right, or lower left, or lower right. I can't put it in the lower right because I have my scale meter there and I have my direction arrow there. So if I move it to the top here, it blocks a lot of print here of places, and I put it up onto the upper left. It blocks quite a bit of information lower left while it hides this information here. So what I can do is I can just put it off to the side here. I can just reduce it just a little bit, and that should be okay. What I want to do is highlight it. I'm going to go to borders. It's going to be black border, and I need the border quite thick so it stands out. And I need to save it. So I want to save it. This is Diego So her student number is 000 space and then unit 3 and task 2. And she's going to save it on her desktop. And that's done.